We have seen many incidences where our husbands fall in love with our house helpers or housemaids, with their secretaries,
Mm,
with their employees.
mm.
What brings about that? Why do our husbands fall in love with people who are serving them and yet they're already married? I'm your girl Katie alongside my husband.
Isaac.
Yes, here to discuss a marriage hot topic of the day. And we are wondering why would our husbands fall in love with such people?
Yes. Where is the problem? Where's the problem coming from? What happened when your husband cheated on you? When your husband tried to outsource some need that he had from
Yeah.
somewhere else?
And that
What brought
person
about?
is their helper,
Yeah.
their secretary,
Mm,
their housemaids at
mm,
home.
yeah.
You know, someone you think would not be the one they go for.
Of
Why would
course.
they go for someone like that?
Of
At least
course.
me, if I had that, my husband fell in love with his
Mm,
boss, that
mm.
is a bit understandable.
Yeah, but Han,
Mm.
whenever you introduce a topic, you always say men. Should we also include the women?
Why women cheat with
Mm.
their, yes, we also include the
Because
women.
I've ever
We should
heard of
also
women who
include
fall
the
in love
women,
with the security guards at home,
the housemaids,
the
the
ha-
shamba
the
boys.
drivers. This thing moves across all
Naye
sections.
anayagala okukuba abakazi bannange.
Sibakuba,
So
why?
you're including women.
Sibakuba, why? I want this to be so helpful to both people. Right now, someone is watching us and he has an issue. You know, there's a story I
And
read.
is asking why.
Yeah, there's a story I read last time.
Mm.
This lady was troubled and he wanted to fall in love with another boy. In fact, a boy.
Mm.
Yeah, he was comparing a boy to the husband.
I remember that story.
Yeah, and someone was telling this lady, please do not dance with the devil, because at the end of the day, he will hate it. Whatever is lying you, whatever is confusing you, likewise the men. Otherwise, let's go back to the topic.
Mm.
The topic for today was why do partners tend to fall in relationship, actually for that matter, adultery,
Mm.
with those people. They are
Infidelity.
infidelity. In fact, the thing is infidelity. What brings about infidelity in marriage?
With
Yeah,
the maids. Literally, this time around, we are talking about
those
those people
those
we
people,
better
those
nabo, eh?
people, the
Normally,
workmen.
when you're even better than them, why do
Mm,
you fall in love with people who you're better than?
mm,
People who don't even measure up to your standards or your grades.
yeah.
And those are the people you fall in love with. Honey, me,
Mm-hmm,
I used to ask myself that question a
mm-hmm,
lot, eh?
mm-hmm,
And this is the answer I have.
mm-hmm,
These men are like bosses, they are like kings.
mm-hmm.
And a king doesn't want to be ruled in his kingdom. Eh?
Yeah.
He's a king and you're the queen.
Men are
And
leaders.
here you are, you're
Leaders by nature.
suffocating your husband.
Mm.
Don't do this, don't do that. What are you doing? Why did you do this? Why did you put the money? Why do you not supposed to do this?
Yeah.
So, and here comes the maid. When a man tells the maid, bring me a bottle of beer, the maid will say, okay, sir. When the man asks a wife, bring me a bottle of beer, a wife will say, but we are born again. What do you want the beer for? Aren't you born again? Did you lie to me? And she makes a lot of the noise.
Yeah.
But here comes the maid. For her, she will just be saying,
Mm.
okay, sir. Bring me a cigarette. Okay, sir. Literally, these maids are okay. Whether things are good or bad. We very well know that when we take a lot of cigarettes, we get lung cancer.
Yeah.
So as women, we are worried about our men. We are keeping those factors constant. We are watching them. A man, you're watching his diet. Honey, today you ate a lot of beef.
Of
So I'm
course.
going to give you greens
Of
and
course.
but the maid will just be okay.
What brings about infidelity, to me, where you've said that these so-called mistresses,
They are submissive.
they're not submissive.
They're submissive because you can't tell a maid,
Mm.
go bring me this, and she says, but boss, no. She'll just say, okay, sir. You ask your secretary, do for me this and this and this. The secretary will be like, okay, boss.
Yeah.
But when they come to you, the wife, there will be a lot of buts and even you have to first prepare yourself before you tell your wife what to do, because you don't want her to say no.
Before we blame before we blame the maid or we blame the man.
No, the maid are not to be
Before we
blamed.
blame the men or we blame the man or
The
the women,
Mm,
let us first of all ask ourselves a question:
mm.
what brings about this cheating? Because sometimes a man can cheat on his wife, not because men don't cheat because they don't love their wives.
Mm.
Men cheat because there's something they are lacking from their wives. Sometimes it is you, the women, who push the men. Yeah, it is sometimes.
You tell them go and find someone else.
No, 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 no. Your actions push your husbands to do some things. Let me.
In which way?
Thank you for asking that. A man knows very well that you were at home all day long and you were cleaning the house, taking care of the babies and all that. In fact, his babies. But when he comes back, the real name for men are not men. Men are tall babies.
Big babies.
They are big babies.
Big boys.
For you, you literally mind about this small baby, the junior.
And you forget the big boy,
and forget the big baby. So what this big baby does, it does not want to.
Even you are big babies.
Oh, you never knew that men are babies.
I knew that they are firstborns, but I didn't know they are babies.
Let me tell you that. let me give you an example.
Now I'm going to start calling you my baby.
Let me tell.
And you'll be happy.
No. Don't. You out there, never call your man a baby. But behind your brains, get to know that this one is a baby. Though he stands out strong and roars like a lion, just know that he's a baby. Just know he's a baby. You, and in your mind, at the back of your mind, just know that my husband is my firstborn baby. Yeah, let me give you an example.
The baby which will never grow.
That will tell you that men are babies. You can leave home in the morning and go with your husband on a funeral to bury or on a wedding. When you come back, he comes back when he's hungry. Do you know what he does? He gets the newspapers and he tells you, I'm hungry. and
and that is true. Women, that is true.
When he really knows that you've been together.
Even he knows where the kitchen is.
And when you tell him you were tired, he gets annoyed. Even he looks the other side. As if he doesn't know.
Oh, forgive my laughing, but this laughing is so much laughable.
Little do you know. This know that men are babies.
I'm also learning this.
Yeah, try to ask always your men that
he comes back, he removes the stockings and throws them everywhere, and in the next morning he asks you, honey, where are my stockings?
Do not be there. You don't know where you keep your stockings. You don't know where you put your wardrobe.
He removes his clothes, he throws them everywhere.
For you,
if you don't give him clothes to
when
put
you
on,
find
he disorganizes all the clothes.
A man can ask you, where is my watch? You give the watch. Where is my belt? You bring the belt. Where are my stockings?
Where am I? Which shoes am I going to put on today?
That day you will stop doing those small things. The man will tell the maid, where is my watch?
She will drop... because today you've given me a magic. But my fellow ladies, what my husband is telling you is really true.
Let me give you another one.
These men are really
Let me give you another
big babies.
Let me give you another point.
My big baby, you're here. I'm going to give you another name, big
sure?
baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
You like it?
Let me give you another point. The difference between a married woman and a maid. In fact, let me not attack maids and nuns.
Or an employee.
A mistress. A mistress and a what? A mistress and your wife. Your wife, literally, is how can I call it? Your wife is like a package. Your wife comes along with your children. Your wife comes along taking care of your health. She minds about your in-laws, minds about the house, minds about the in-laws, the savings, the chef, laundry woman, gardener, all that. But the mistress, it just comes as a mistress. Nothing beyond.
She doesn't mind whether you use all the money and you run bankrupt. She'll find another home and even does what she's been doing.
That's why,
and that's okay. You have a job, you call yourself, I work here. That day you die, they will bring someone to replace you.
That's why you brought the example of when a husband tells when a husband tells a wife, get me a bottle of beer. The woman says, we're Christians.
We are Christians.
She minds about your spiritual life.
Your health.
Health.
You know you're not supposed to take that. The doctor said you're not supposed to
take. She minds about tomorrow. You're going to work.
You're going to get diabetes and whatever. You're not supposed to drink.
But the mistress?
she'll bring.
She
If
only
you
minds
drink,
about
salary.
the money you're dropping. The money you're dropping.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
men, if you're there and you're doing this thing,
For the
just
secretaries, they just want to retain their jobs
mm,
because your boss has
they
asked you.
can't say no.
So that comes again to the men.
Actually, they don't
Men,
even
just be
mind.
careful. She doesn't mind because she will lose her job, and whenever you like having a relationship with her, she can even do some mistakes. You will not mind. So for her to give you her body, literally, she's just protecting her job. It
But
is security.
after marrying her,
Mm.
she also stop being that
Ah,
submissive maid
she can't
or
even accept. She
secretary
doesn't
or
accept him.
employee who has been like the way she has been. She will become like your wife.
Yeah.
She'll also tell you, don't do this, don't do that, because now she'll be minding about your health,
And
about your well-being, about your welfare and your investment. So men, if you're cheating,
but
because these people are being submissive and your wives are being a bit controlling and all that, hey, you're doing a wrong thing. Please
but of
take
course,
a U-turn.
the bell or the history will keep ringing in her ears because she was gotten in office. She begins thinking you'll get another one in the office. So your relationship literally can never even work out.
Yeah.
It was just lust that was disturbing both of you. That wasn't anything that would lead to marriage. In case you get even a baby, just know that baby was out of a what? Out of excitement. It
Yeah.
was not a planned baby. See, we never got planned babies.
So that was our topic for the day.
Yeah.
We've learned why our husbands cheat on us with their employees and all that. So let us also, women, learn how to be submissive. And men, if women are controlling, just know they are controlling because they care a lot about you. They don't want you to rush and crash.
Just be smart while controlling. Do not control like you're controlling a nursery boy.
Yeah.
That one is awesome.
All right, that was it for the
See
day.
you.
See you when you see.